Okay guys, here's a fun one. So we're going to do the Rnav X-ray in 2-2 left here, Chicago, Midway. It's going to do this visual backed up with the Rnav, so it's 228 course, touchdown 611. MSA is 3,400 feet, towers to the north there is downtown. That's our highest obstacle. Watch out for those in this turn here. Pick it up at Ming. Actually have P-catch, our initial approach fix. We're going direct to Ming right now, descending to 4,000 feet. Fank Zassive LQ yacht down to the runway. Pappy on the right side, and that about covers that. We'll get into the actual approach here, and you can see we are descending to 4,000 in the path. We're going to pick up Ming right here and do our approach. So we're level at 4,000 in the path. Now the VNAV path will respect Ming at 4 because that's what it's at in the box. So let's set file approach fix of yacht here at 1,500 feet in the MCP. Our checklist descent and approach checklists are complete. And we're talking to approach right now. We'll get handed off to tower here shortly. And so what we're going to do, let's close the window here. I had it open to help it get down here and start getting ready for the approach here. So we're going to cross Fank here at 210. Still got Ming at 240. To me that seems a little fast. So I'm actually going to open the window back up and slow it to 210. And our parameters for zeroing out the MCP will be on a published segment of the approach, which we actually currently are inside of that previous fix there. LNAV, VNAV path, and cleared the approach. So as soon as we cross Ming here, just to be on the safe side, we'll go ahead and zero it out. Since we've got 1,500 for a yacht, we're in good shape. It's going to descend on the path here. In our fixed page, we've got the runway, so we know, we're currently 3.8 miles from the runway, but that doesn't take into account all this distance around. So the prog page actually will. That's 15 miles from where we're at all the way through all these fixes. So in lieu of that big 10-mile circle that I like to draw, we'll just kind of use this distance here. And, our first couple fixes here, Ming at 4, Fank at 4. So we're not going to start down until we cross Fank. So I'm not going to worry too much about any configuring just yet, but I am on a good speed here. So we'll just maintain that. Now, inside Ming, cleared approach, LNAV, VNAV path. We'll go zeros. And at this point, we're reaching this decel point. It wants to slow and cross Fank 210 at 4. So if I close the window now, it's probably going to want to speed up a little bit. So let's just leave it for a minute. What will lock it in is if I go flaps to 1 here. Now what's going to happen if I close the window, it'll bug the 1 bug. So I'm in good shape. I can leave it just like that. Let's arm the speed brakes. Talk to the tower, cleared to land. Starting on down and starting around. I do like this approach. This is a lot of fun. It's really great if you're coming in from the west of Chicago, southwest of Chicago. You don't want to be vectored way out to the east to get in line for 2-2 left doing the Yankee. If they can fit you in, they will, and it's just really efficient. We don't have to fly so far out of our way. We just fly this thing all the way around. I'm still going to do the same thing, my 2,000 foot window here, so 2,611 is where I'll probably go landing gear down in flaps 15. Got downtown there. Keep making this turn around to the runway. It's going to be right back off our left side there. Just keep making these turns around. There's the city. Got a flaps 40 landing set here, speed's 128, 134, auto brakes 3, should do it with a dry runway, and flaps 40. Short runway Chicago, 40 flaps unless it's gusty. Landing gear down, flaps 15. And watch that speed bug drop to the 15 bug. Zoom in just a little bit here. Runway's going to be right around the corner. VNAV path will respect all these step downs. This at or above 1900 feet, it will not bust LQ at or above 1900 feet as long as it stays in the path. Let's go flaps 25. Runway starting to come in sight over there on the path. Flaps 30, flaps 40. And we'll do before landing checklist. Speed brake, arm, green light. Landing gear down, 3 green. Flaps 40, green light. Before landing checklist is complete. Cleared to land. Right there, 2-2 left. – 1,000 feet, airspeed 136, sync rate 850. Go ahead and bring everything off. We'll fly it in ourselves as soon as it goes wings level. All away. We'll just try to fly that PAPI and just peek in every so often on the VNAV path and make sure that we're on path. Try not to get high. Definitely don't want to get slow. Little nose down trim, help it come down. 500. Chicago, definitely want to aim for the first 2,000 feet of the runway. Any longer than that, you're going to be going around. A little fast, a little high. Let's get the power back, get the nose down. Once you clear this fence, perfectly acceptable to pick up 3 red on the VASI, or the PAPI rather. Keep on coming down. You want to be down there in that first 1,000 to 1,500 feet if at all possible.
10.
Extended, deployed, auto brake disarm. 60 knots. Brakes on this thing are pretty incredible. Got a little low near the end there, but that's a good Chicago landing. If you can get down just a little bit, pick up a 3rd red light, crossing the fence, and touch down inside the first 1,500 feet. This is a pretty typical spot for turnoff right here. We can usually take this forward high speed or this reverse if approved. So we'll take this reverse here. Cross the sidebar, flaps up. And we'll go ahead and stop here. We would get our, obviously our taxi clearance. So another Rnav approach. Just keep in mind, you know, you're setting zeros on an Rnav, cleared for the approach, on a segment, published segment of the approach, LNAV, VNAV path, you can set zeros. You know, I went ahead and configured at the point where the aircraft wanted to start down. So there was the second fix there at 4,000 feet. Once the airplane wants to start descending, you're going to have to start giving it some drag, or it's not going to be able to maintain the speed and go down. 2,000 feet AGL, still a good spot as long as you're on speed, say somewhere between 180, 190 knots. You can go into gear down, flaps 15. If you're faster, then drop the gear sooner. Just configure on speed all the way down. When you've got speed for the next flap setting, do the next flap setting. You know, if you've got a co-pilot, you can say flaps 15, set speed, and he'll set the 15 bug. Once you go flaps 30 or flaps 40, you could say flaps 40, set target. Let your co-pilot do the work. Unfortunately, we're by ourselves in this, but yeah, there's another Rnav approach configuration sequence. Hope that helps.